don't know if y'all can hear that, but I kind of actually, you know what? I'm trying to log into TikTok on my iPad so I can read the questions because I have a lot of questions about um the detox juices. And TikTok keeps signing me out and then signing me back in. Like I don't know what the hell or what's going on, but it keeps doing that, and they still got me banned. Every time I upload something, it don't even upload, and then every time I get on here, it go right into saying, you know, pick your favorites or something like that. Like I don't know why TikTok is logging me out. I don't know what this is saying, but I just got done. Every week I do like a deep clean for my house, and I don't know. I still don't know how to work YouTube Live, and a lot of people keep asking me where am I at, like the DMs and stuff that I get on y'all DMing me on Instagram, and people are asking me why did I stop going live, and I got two videos on my TikTok that say they banned me, they blocked me, I can't go live, and then everything that I post, food or just anything is just completely blocked. I got a backup page, but a lot of people don't know about it, which I don't understand why, but a lot of people don't know about it. And I've still been trying to answer these questions because I answered them before, but people keep asking me the same thing. Like I don't know if y'all not like seeing me answer it, or because when I was on live, I was answering everything. Like that's why they blocked me. They blocked me because of all the stuff I was answering. I don't know if y'all can hear. No, you can't hear that dryer. But you probably can hear my cat. Bella, come here, Bella. She hear me too. She just be ignoring me. Come here, Bella. Every time I get on the camera, she be in my face. Nah, she wanna go out shy or whatever. But let me answer these questions. I think I can see them. Last time I did this, when I logged on the TikTok from my iPad, I couldn't see the questions, and then I was able to see them for a minute, and then it completely went off. So, come here, Bella. She always be bad when I'm on the phone. Like, somebody, you said I can hear you or you can't hear me. Let me see what they say. I see I can hear you. You can or you can't. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Okay, so let me get to the. I can see the questions. I got a deep condition in my hair. It's just been one of those days. I know y'all can hear that. I got my covers and stuff in the dryer, waiting for them to get done. And I'm just like, Bella! She always be bad when I get on the phone. Like, come here, Bella. Okay, let me get to the questions. So I'm gonna start with the weight loss detox drink, which is the green juice. If you've never done any kind of a detox, I do not suggest that you do that and then go out and do errands. Like it is going to clean out your body. I explained to y'all on TikTok Live the difference between the detox and the cleanse. A lot of people just assume that it was the same thing. A detox pushes everything out, so what's already in your body, that's what a detox does. A cleanse cleanses what you are putting in your body. Some people, I think I don't know who was emailing me, but it was a couple people emailing me telling me like, yeah, I'm doing the green detox drink and I'm using the bathroom. Am I supposed to? Like, yes, it's a detox. You're supposed to use the bathroom. Bella, she got her toys. All right, so there's a lot of mentions on here too. Some of them I can see them, other ones I can't. But for the most part, People are mentioning me, showing me that they've been doing it for this amount of time, and it's been working. It looked like the main question that y'all asking is about sugar-free apple juice. Um, I showed a video that showed you guys what I meant about the sugar-free apple juice. So if you look at a container will always tell you how much added sugar is in that container. The added sugar for sugar-free apple juice should be 0. It should not be 2+ grams. It should be 0. If it has added sugar in it, do not use it. You do not want to use anything added for a detox drink. Someone said they use fruit punch, sugar-free fruit punch. Fruit punch is a juice that's like using Kool-Aid. No, you can't use that. And the other substitute I told you guys to use was aloe vera juice. Everybody should have aloe vera roots or aloe vera juice somewhere in their house. That's just my suggestion. But if you don't like apple juice for whatever reason, I just use aloe vera juice. You could use water, but if you use water, there's no point to you adding the lime. The lime kills the bitterness from the kale. And if you decide to add celery, like I had a couple meal prep clients that I added celery juice because they were in stage 2 or stage 3 cancer. So I added the celery juice for them, and they really liked it. But if you add celery juice, don't add a lot. Because celery juice is celery itself is really, really overpowering. And you really only need about a 1/4 cup, if that, of celery juice to the entire container. So if you want to do that, you can. There's a bunch of different other detox juices that I have. I just was showing y'all like the basic one, and a lot of people really liked it for the most part. That's what I can see. And everybody keep asking me, can you sell it? Do you sell it? Do you sell it? I do have a meal prep company, and it's I just branded my YouTube name. She's the Chef, and it's She's the Chef Catering, Meal Prep, and More. The website is under construction right now, just because I'm adding more stuff to it, and I'm adding shipping, because before you had to be like local, but I'm just adding shipping. And if you don't know, you need a permit to carry dry ice. Don't ask me why, but you need a what is this on my face? Oh, my freckles. You need a permit to carry dry ice. I didn't know everybody was just interested in it when I was telling you, like, I do not sell it. I do not sell that wellness shot individually, just like I don't sell individual plates of food. You have to book me for a catering service. You can book me for a dinner for 2, a dinner for 4, and stuff like that. But as far as the detox juices and the wellness shot is not a juice. The detox juice is a juice. The wellness shot is far from a juice. So I don't want nobody to be discouraged or be mad when you drink it. And it's not a juice. That it don't taste like juice. It's not meant to taste like juice. You will get used to the taste, just like I said in my last live, for the wellness shot. But in order for you to get a wellness shot, those are only in meal prep plans, because a lot of people think that well, a lot of people do. A lot of y'all do this. Y'all will do something, and then once you reach your goal, or once something start happening, you stop. Like, the wellness shot is not something you should stop. Like, you should at least be taking a 1-ounce shot of that per day. And I know everybody got shot glasses. Like, I know y'all do. You come back from that vacation or whatever, before you leave, you need to make that wellness shot. When you come back, you need to take that wellness shot. And then you need to do your detox to cleanse everything out your body. You can eat whatever you want to eat. As long as your kidneys are filtering correctly, you know, you'll be fine. But people that say, you know, I stopped eating carbs, or I stopped eating sugar, or I stopped, you know, drinking soda and stuff like that. And some people are, the people on TikTok do really say that, like, well, I stopped doing this and I lost this and I did this. Not everybody is the same. And if you think about it, you know somebody that probably weigh the exact same amount that you do, or close to it, and you guys are 2 different sizes. It's a reason for that. If your body asks you for carbs, give it to it. If your body is asking you for sugar, give it to it. It's a difference between moderation and giving your body exactly what it asks for. Because if your body wants carbs and you don't give it to it, then you're gonna get a headache. Your stomach might start hurting. You might feel dizzy, or you might feel nausea. Like, it's a different way to explain certain stuff and to do certain things, and not everybody is different. You can go 2 months without drinking soda and you can still break out. You can go a week without eating any bread and you can still experience constipation and stuff like that. And I think that's the principle that everybody miss, is that not every person is exactly the same. The stuff that I gave you guys on TikTok was me telling you, if you've had issues with this, then try this. It wasn't me telling you to do that exactly. But you guys have the measurements. You have the list. That's why I give you the list. I give you everything. I show you everything to do, and yet people that don't do it the exact same way that I do it have a problem. Have a problem with it. It's a couple. It's just a bunch of questions on here asking me to sell this. But the only way you can get this is if you book a meal prep plan. The meal prep plan has to be at least 14 days, which is 2 weeks. That's for you to see results. For the wellness shot, you have to take it for at least 10 days. And I don't do any meal prep plans without your most recent biometric screening, so you can see your own results. It's not for me. Somebody said, hello, I tried making your wellness shot, but now I can't find the blood oranges. The blood oranges are not out of season. You are not the only person to tell me that you guys cannot find them. This is why I told you go to a farmer's market. The farmer's markets on Sundays that only come every Sunday. You need to go there, or you need to go to an Indian Pakistan store, and most of the Indian stores will have Pakistan on there too, and they have everything. They literally have everything that you need, and it's way cheaper. If you cannot go to a farmer's market, or if you just don't have time to go to a farmer's market, that's the reason why I was saying to go there, is because it's cheaper. And I'm pretty sure everybody didn't just start buying out all of the stuff for the wellness shot, because it had like 3 million views, I think, in like a week. I think it was less than a week. And the people that have never done it went out and just, bought everything, and they couldn't really find it. If you cannot find blood oranges, if you go to 3 stores, if you go to 2 stores and you still can't find it, just don't get it. Just get a red grapefruit. It does not have to be at a specific store. It's, just wherever you can find it. I did not hurt that one. It's just wherever you can find it. But all you got to do is go to, I don't even know if they still even have like yellow pages. Like, everything is digital now. But you can go to like your closest Indian Pakistan store. They have the peppercorns. They have black and they have white peppercorns. They have turmeric, the powder form, and they have the root. They have ginger. They have the powder form, and they have the root. They have black seed oil. They have everything. And I believe, I'm over 100% sure that when I was showing you guys the day that I went to re-up on like all my stuff at the Indian Pakistan store, and I was telling you what it was, TikTok completely banned me after that. And I was showing you the clavos oil. I was showing you the rosemary oil. I was showing you aloe vera oil and all kind of stuff. But if you can Google it and ask them, well, you can just go in the store. They're pretty friendly from my experiences, or I wouldn't have kept going. But you can ask them for the spice aisle, and they'll take you like right to the spice aisle. The stuff in the powder form, as far as the turmeric will be in the spice aisle. The ginger, the ground ginger will be in the herb oil, in the herb aisle. The peppercorns will be in like the herb aisle and stuff like that. But if you ask them, they'll tell you. Nah, I don't know why they do this. Every time I see the comments and I click, it just blink and the comments is gone. Like I can't see them. Somebody said, now for the pressed apple juice, I went on live on my other page, on my backup page, and I showed everybody how to press the apple juice. I have my machine. now. An oppressor is the one that you can put something whole in there, and then you take the little stick and you literally press it down. The other juicer, you got to cut it up and then put the stuff in there and let it come out. It does not look like it's a big difference, but it is a big difference. Like if you've ever had a cold pressed juice and then a juice, you just go in the store and get it. You'll see the difference from it. Like you'll really see the difference from it. Somebody said, oh, the green juice. Let's see. Someone said, I'm trying this since going through menopause. I noticed weight gain. And a lot of people, if you go get your biometric screening, that's exactly what it's called. Literally, that's exactly what it's called. That will give you, if you don't know how to read it, that's why I'm telling y'all, like, send it to me. If you send me your biometric screening and you're trying to be a potential, like, meal prep client, or you trying to just do a cleanse for, like, the 14 days or whatever, because that's the minimum is 14 days. Like, I'm not about to sit there and make one wellness shot. I'm not doing that. That's, like, that's just, no, I'm not doing that. I can read that report, and if you don't know, I have 3 degrees. I have 7 certifications in my highest degree earned alone, but that doesn't really add up to the stuff that I know I physically had to do. Like, a lot of stuff that I know how to do as far as, like, the wellness shot and stuff like that, and knowing all the stuff I was telling you on TikTok, because I don't even know if YouTube gonna black me, too, from saying all the stuff that I was saying. But, came from being in a state of panic, like trying to figure out what the fuck, what is going on, and having to fix it. So the people that think I'm not educated or whatever, I've showed y'all all kind of degrees and stuff on TikTok live. Like, even if I didn't have these papers or these degrees, if I didn't have these certifications, I still learned how to do a lot of stuff from actually in the state of a panic. My mother having a heart attack in front of me, not knowing what the hell is going on. My skin breaking out super, super bad. Not on my face. I've never had acne, but I have eczema. And I completely killed that. Like, I completely killed eczema, and I showed people on TikTok live exactly what I was doing. I don't put anything on my skin, as far as everybody was like, oh my God, her skin. When people start seeing me, was asking me a bunch of questions about, like, I was trying to ask questions about the, answer questions about the wellness shop, but everybody was asking me about my hair and my skin and stuff. And a lot of people thought I was a fake person, but people was asking me about that, and I showed you, like, the hair products that I use, I make. Like, it's my products. I make my own products. I don't put lotion on. Like, lotion has alcohol in it. I use a moisturizer, and the only moisturizer that I use is an aloe vera root. I cut it up and I put it in a bowl in my bathroom. Every time I wash my face with soap and water, I just take the aloe vera root and rub it on my face as if it's soap. For my eczema, I used sugar scrub to scrub off the dead skin that was causing the eczema to stick there. It was causing it to spread and spread. Like, it was so much I couldn't do. Who the fuck is this? It was so much I couldn't do because of my arm, like, breaking out. And I had this cream from this dermatologist, and I ended up having to basically, the cream was like $300 at that. And it was one of them creams where it was like, you just put a little bit of it on, and then in 2 days, the eczema was gone, like completely gone. But mine turns black. And last year, I couldn't put on lotion because of my hand. I was in a car accident, and I broke a nerve in my hand. Well, I didn't do it. The lady did it. But, I couldn't put on lotion. There was so much stuff I couldn't do. That's why I cut my hair. But I had to I couldn't put the lotion on, so my skin was drier than what it should have been. And then after I had my surgery and I was able to use at least, like, my fingertips or whatever to put the cream and stuff on, it wasn't working. Like, that cream was not working. I guess because I went so long without putting it on, that when I did, it was just working against it. It wasn't working with it like it usually be. And I used to just put it on, wrap it up, a couple days, that eczema gone. But no, that wasn't working. And one day I was so mad because my arm was burning so bad, like, so burning so bad. And I just was like, oh, let me get this sugar scrub. And I had it in a gift basket. Like, somebody gave it to me in a gift basket. I don't know who, but I had it, and it was a little bitty thing that had to be about this big. And I just put it on my arm, and it was so much relief. And then the same thing with the aloe vera. After I scrub that off, use the sugar scrub on my eczema, I take the aloe vera root and I rub that. I don't use lotion. And then the moisturizer that I have is for babies. Like, I use baby products. That's why my skin looks the way it does, because I have sensitive skin, and instead of me buying sensitive products, I buy baby products, because it works with my skin. Like, I went to Georgia and I had to buy some I had to mix my moisturizer with some lotion, and I went and I bought some baby lotion, and that worked pretty, like, really, really well. And I don't know if it's the same thing for other people, but for me, it worked. Somebody said, where can I find? It's on my YouTube, it's on my channel. The wellness shot and the detox drink is on my channel. I did. I uploaded another, the yellow one, the yellow detox drink, but TikTok took it down. They took it down. And it was a drink basically for it wasn't really a detox drink. It was basically for the skin, and it was aloe vera juice. Like, I took an aloe vera plant and I showed you how to make the aloe vera juice from the plant. And TikTok took it down. And it had mango juice, and it had pineapple juice in it. And they took it down. And I don't know why they took it down. Somebody said, can I blend it, then strain the pulp with another? I don't understand this question. So people is saying the same thing. I said in my YouTube channel when I made the green juice that I don't like kale. I will not eat kale. I don't care if I'm a chef or not. I won't eat it. And then if I do eat it, I have to make it, and I have to make it spicy. I used to go to Florida a lot. Like, every year. I haven't been there in like 2-3 years. And every time I would go, in all the cafes, they had a green juice, like some kind of green juice, and it was good. And then in Michigan, the green juices that I was tasting, thinking that it was just like theirs, it was nasty. And I was just like, the only way I'm gonna get this juice is if I make it. So I just figured out, how to make it, and that's when I came up with this. And kale was detoxing the kale was breaking down the toxins in your body, is that. But you can't taste the kale. That's why I tell you to add the lime juice. If you don't add the lime juice, y'all gonna be mad, because it's gonna taste like kale. But if you add the lime juice, it's gonna break it down. It's gonna break it down. And you only need a couple squeezes. If you got like the little lime squeeze bottle, all you need is a couple. Just punch it just a little bit, or you need 1 lime. As I told you, do squeeze the juice of 1 lime or a 1/4 cup of lime juice, and it'll break down. So if you don't like kale, I don't like it, like I said, but I drink that every day. I take the wellness shot every morning, and I drink a green juice. I'm on the detox now, excuse me, but yeah, you don't taste the kale. Somebody said, will it work with a NutriBullet? What is a NutriBullet? Can I blend it? I just read it. The light, I don't know. I don't understand. Because I put all the answers, like I said, all this stuff on my YouTube channel. Someone said, how long does it last? One bottle lasts 3 days in the refrigerator. So the expiration date is 3 days from the date that you make it. So if you make it, I don't even know what today's date is. I was following you on TikTok, and I ordered containers to store to store the detox in, but I went to make it, and I couldn't find it. Glad to know. Yeah, it's a link in my TikTok. Blocked me on every way. You can't follow me on TikTok. Like, the thing is grayed out. all the pages that I had linked, my Instagram and my YouTube, somebody showed me that shit. Like, you can't even, it won't even show up. It's gray. Like, you can't even click it. I don't know what's the problem. What did I do to get blocked? Because these people. And then YouTube, somebody said that YouTube, and YouTube told me it was a glitch. Like, what glitch? Because the same thing on YouTube, people saying, I can't subscribe. So I'm supposed to have way more subscribers than what I do. Even YouTube said that. They said that. They was just like, it's a glitch and it's a bug that needs to get fixed. Like, what? Okay. Whatever y'all say. Because it's people that be giving out way more information than I do. Like, it's this guy on TikTok. I just seen the video. He was showing people how to filter rainwater. But he got blocked. And he keep posting the video. Like, he just was showing people like how to filter rainwater, and he was basically showing them like it's not nothing fake. It's not him like trying to be like doing tricks and stuff. He literally took a bucket of rainwater and he took some dirt, like just some random dirt, black as hell, and put it in the little thing, mixed it up. No, it was nothing. It was no filters and nothing on there. He took a bag. I don't know what was in the bag, but he took a bag and he had something connected to it. And he took the water, the dirty water, and he poured it in a bag. And then through the little tube, he put it in another cup, and then the water was clear. And he said that they kept taking the video down. Like, why are y'all taking this stuff down? Because if it's a real food shortage, people need to know these things. Like, the stuff that I was posting, I didn't know y'all didn't know. I tell y'all that all the time. I had no idea that people didn't know about this kind of stuff. I didn't know that y'all didn't know about herbs and spices that will help you. And it's like, I wasn't the first person to say it. They showing all these kind of this is my all these kind of movies and shows. Like, if I don't watch TV now because it's a bunch of shit about zombies, and it's just a bunch of weird shit. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to reminisce about slavery. I don't want to watch a whole bunch of shows about slaves. Even though in the shows and in the movies and in the clips and stuff, they showing stuff that's like hinting to, like, they're showing stuff in detail. The show Underground got canceled. I think the second season. It was either I don't know, second or third season. I don't know. But they got canceled, and they was somebody did a YouTube video, and they was showing people to pay attention to the stuff that was in the show. Like, showing you, like, look at the stuff that they carrying, look at the stuff that they picking up. Like, they running away, but they know what kind of fruits and vegetables that they can't eat. They didn't have Google back then. They didn't have no way to just, let me Google, let me make sure I can eat this, let me take a picture of this, let me see what Google say. Like, they didn't have that type of stuff. They already knew. And just like when I was in high school, and college, part of college, I couldn't Google nothing. I had a phone, but I think touchscreens was just coming out. Like, my first year in college, touchscreens. I graduated high school in 2010. I graduated college twice, in 2013 and 2014. And we didn't have all the resources that the kids have now. And then when I was younger, that's why I said, people, y'all complaining about the stuff that I'm telling y'all. You not ready to see my office. My office is filled with books. Anytime I need to know something, I go right there. I look at the book. I go find it. And the books that I have, I go to historic bookstores. I'm not going to no campus bookstore. I'm not going on Amazon. I don't know why y'all order shit off of Amazon. There is no reason why you should be ordering stuff off of Amazon, because it's not real. It's fake. Just like I was showing y'all the stuff about the herbs and spices and stuff that I have, and people's asking me about matcha, and I think y'all asked me about fenugreek seeds and Amla Powder. And I was showing y'all, like, Amla Powder, you shouldn't be paying $20 or $30 on Amazon for no Amla Powder. That shit is $3.99, if that, at the Indian store. And I was showing you, I took everybody there. Like, I don't know why, we know what the problem is, but they didn't want me to show y'all that kind of stuff. I showed y'all the prices. I showed y'all, like, this stuff been around. And everybody is just doing it. If it's a trend, everybody jump on the trend. But it's like, if something really happened, we the people y'all gonna have to come to. Y'all gonna have to come to us and ask us, hey, is this plant safe to eat? How can I make this with only having this? Because if it's a real food shortage that's about to come, and they mandate to stuff like they keep saying, you're gonna go to Walmart, you're gonna go to the grocery store, they're only gonna let you get a bag of certain fruits and vegetables and stuff. Y'all not gonna know what to do with it. And the reason why I say that is because of the people that's so offended that I show people how to make this stuff. Because they swear, oh, this is fake, or this is not true, and I read Google and Google said this and all of this kind of stuff. Like, some of y'all wouldn't even know how to find a book if it was right in your face. Literally, some of y'all cannot navigate through a bookstore. I can navigate through a bookstore with my eyes closed. Literally can navigate. Just like I can navigate around my house with my eyes closed. What I don't understand is, what is the problem? How you got a problem because somebody knows something you don't? Because you sit here and say, well, Google said this, or the one person, somebody asked me, I don't know why y'all keep mentioning these people. I don't know who these people is. I don't know who Dr. Sebi is, and I don't know who Lizzo is. Somebody asked me multiple times, you wouldn't sell this to this person, and this is what Dr. whoever his name is. I don't know who they are. I do my own research. I'm 29. I'm not a kid. I know I look young, and people in my job, the same thing. Like, they really believe that I'm younger than what I say because I don't look the age that I am. But honest to God, I don't know who Dr. Sebi is. I have no idea who that is. I don't know who Lizzo is. I don't know what she does. Somebody just told me that she's an artist. I don't know. It ain't no beef. I don't know who the fuck these people are. Somebody said, and what is the show? Them. What is that? What is the show Them? Is it a show called Them, or you mean show them? I'm confused. We can say bye now. You just said something negative about Amazon. I don't recommend Amazon to nobody. I don't care. I tried to order from them a couple of times. I ordered my bottles and stuff. Well, I did, but I use my wholesaler's not licensed now to order. But I was just ordering them because the stuff that y'all saw when I first made the video, and everybody was like, well, if you don't sell it, why are you packaging it? That was for me. I was sick. Not like sick with COVID, but I couldn't walk. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do all kind of stuff. So that was for me when I was in recovery from that car accident, and then my mom and stuff like that. But that was the only thing that I was buying. I wasn't buying nothing else. Y'all be buying all kind of stuff on Amazon. Hair, and I'm like, I know they sell it, but I could never. It's a show on Amazon Prime. Them crazy. Amazon Prime. It's a show called Them. And it's probably, I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's that. Yeah, I know what show that is. I just ain't never watch it because I don't want to keep watching. Nobody wants to relive slavery. Just like somebody said, talking about what y'all getting mad for if y'all wasn't slaves back then. Like, if that's the dumbest shit, I just don't understand. What do you mean? Black people don't want to see other black people get beat, whether we was there or not. Like, and then the threats, it's so much racist stuff that go on TikTok. I promise you, they will not block these people. But the moment a black intelligent person get on that app, TikTok is just like, nope, take it down. Nope, take it down. Because I done seen some racist ass comments, like super racist comments, talking about and then it's a big thing about them talking about slavery can happen again. Not in this day and age. It's not gonna happen, and I put my next check on that. You ain't nothing type of no kind of slave. Y'all not kidnapping nobody. And then the nerve of kidnappers now. Like, that's you're not about to kidnap me. You will not kidnap me. I don't care. You gotta be a sick ass person to decide. Let me kidnap this person for what? Like, people fight back. Just like people shoot back, people fight back. Like, you didn't. It be the people, the simple minded people, that'd be like, oh, I was standing next to this black van with no window, with the windows covered, and I was walking through an alley at night, and I got kidnapped. Like, yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. You're stupid. Like, that's just dumb. And the stuff with the somebody said don't. It's stupid and racist. Yeah, I'm not watching another slave show. Oops, no, we ain't trying to do that. I'm not watching another slave show if that's what it's about. And it's like, why do y'all keep on making shows about it? Like, we get it. Like, we get it. Y'all don't teach it in school, but you can make a fucking show about it. Teach it in school. When my little brother told me one day, he was like, they make slavery seem like it was a walk in the park. I'm just like, yeah, nah. Nah, that y'all get offended about when people do talk about it, like how I'm talking about it now. They probably gonna block this video. Same thing with TikTok. If I was to get on TikTok and talk about this, like I said, they said it was multiple violations because I was talking about, I don't speak on a lot of stuff. What did you do? I don't speak a lot on a lot of stuff, but the main thing I somebody asked me about was the shooting. It was in Atlanta when it came to the Asians. And I just completely ignored it. Like, you're not about to tell me you passed a law for some Asians, and it's just like, hello, you don't see us. Like, you really don't see what the hell is going on. And people was talking about how they be uncomfortable around black people, whatever, because we're known for stealing and known for, crimes and stuff like that. Like, it's 2021. Not every black person is a criminal. But in the same sense, if I go to a function with a bunch of black people, I'm not gonna be scared. I'm gonna feel safe because I know one or all of us is strapped. So you're not about to tell me somebody went into a building with a bunch of Asians and just decided to kill them, and not one of them Asians had nothing on them. Nobody had not one gun, not one weapon. Nobody had anything. Everything is a hoax now. I don't even care, but you not. I'm gonna be. I don't care if I'm at the mall. If I see more than one black person, I'm not scared. I don't understand what makes y'all so scared about black people. And then the videos and stuff that come up now, I even stopped going on TikTok because every time I go on it, it's just a bunch of videos with Karens. It's like, oh, it's a Karen here, or it's people. Somebody uploaded a video of a guy, and he was having lunch with his boyfriend. No, his husband, actually. I think he said it. I got the video right here. It was his husband. And some guy walked up to him after he picked up his drinks from the bar and told him he didn't pay for his drinks. And kept on antagonizing this man as if you know what he was doing. Like, he just walked up to him and was telling him like he didn't pay for his drinks or whatever. Being racist, saying racist stuff, wouldn't leave him alone. And the black guy was so like nice to him. Like, he just like, get out my face. That's a warning. Get out my face. Stop talking to me like that. That's a warning. That's the stuff I don't understand. Y'all provoke it, but TikTok, they don't take stuff like that down. Like, cause if the white guy would have posted it, they would have took it down. I mean, they wouldn't have took it down. They took the other guy video down, and that's what I don't understand. As soon as I spoke on that, that's when all these violations and all this stuff started coming. It's not a violation. Like, I'm literally sitting here saying, why, if you should not feel scared with a group of black people. You should feel safe, because 9 times out of 10, if something happened, we gonna be the ones shooting. Y'all not. Y'all gonna be running just like y'all was doing. Then the shit with the Asians, I don't understand it. You mean to tell me not one of y'all was trapped? Nobody had nothing on them. So I don't even care for it. Then to pass a law, like, what the hell? Nope. I don't want to hear it. Recommended weight loss. I don't know what she doing. I don't want to hear it. And all they did was block it. They took that live down when I said that. And I don't know why that was even the topic of the conversation. Somebody it was, I don't even know when it happened. And somebody was like, oh, just Google it. It was a law passed for something. And I just Googled it and was just like, okay, well, that's odd. But the moment all the black people on TikTok post something, like, I literally cannot post anything. That's why I'm on here. I don't like going on YouTube live because you can't play music or nothing. On TikTok, you can play music and stuff. I was cooking all kind of stuff, and it was cool. But then they just started blocking the content, and I was wondering, it was like, I think the highest one I had was like 100,000 views, but every time I was going live, I was getting 70, 80,000 viewers on there, and it just kept going up. And then as soon as I said that shit about I started showing y'all stuff, they started blocking me. And then I think they permanently blocked me because I put in an appeal on the 22nd of June, and they just not even answering. They don't even want, and then it's a lot of black creators that showing people like, yeah, they just, everybody is being blocked. And I don't know why it keeps signing me out. I can't even see the questions now. I probably gotta restart it, but I don't even feel like restarting it at this point because I'm sick of restarting it, trying to see the questions and stuff like that. Like, they're blocking me from seeing it. And then I guess you can log in, but it'll tell you when somebody, logged in to the account. And I think I answered all the questions on YouTube. I got a good amount of questions on here today, but I didn't do a video strictly pertaining to the detox drink, the green one. I have another one. I told you, like the mango one, for skin. Like it's turmeric in it, it's pineapple, and all this stuff is fresh. It's turmeric in it, it's pineapple in it, it's mango juice in it, it's a couple different herbs, well, it's not herbs, it's spices that's in it. And the spices that I named, people didn't know what they were. Like, the videos that I showed y'all was the basic spices: ginger, turmeric, black pepper, the clavos. Everybody like, oh, that's not a real, that's not the right word. Like, clavos is correct. I don't know where y'all came from. I don't know where y'all get y'all information from, but Google is not always right. Clavos is a Mexican spice, so that word is Spanish. So that's why you don't know what it is if you don't know Spanish. So I have another one for ulcers, stomach ulcers. They wouldn't let me post that one. They just don't want to, TikTok just don't want me to post nothing. And I'm trying to get on a schedule to post on YouTube because when I upload a video to TikTok, I keep forgetting to click save to the actual device. So it's not, once they take it out, I don't have it no more. So I have to make it again. So I'm trying to get in the habit of clicking it, because I only got 2. I even posted a video of some crab spinach dip that y'all was asking me for, and they took the video down. Like, what would you take the video down for? Like, and all I was doing was showing you, like, the crab spinach dip, like, I made it, and to go to my YouTube channel was dropping on this day, and they took it down. So I didn't drop it on YouTube because they took it down. And I'm still waiting, because I'm like, I'm not about to keep fighting with TikTok. And social media is not my income. Some people actually are on social media, and that is their main income. Social media is not my income. Like, this is shit. It's just me posting for fun. Me actually trying to show y'all how to make some stuff that, you know what I'm saying, you buy. But now they're blocking me because apparently I'm offending people by telling them how to make your wellness shots and how to keep yourself well and stuff like that. So, this live is 43 minutes long. I don't want it to go no longer than that, but I'm gonna try to keep coming on here and going live. But for the most part, it's just like whenever I feel like it. TikTok, I had a schedule. I was going live in the morning. Like I told y'all, like my schedule was like 9 o'clock in the morning to like 11 o'clock. And I was going live because I had so many people asking me questions. I'm currently doing a mix of ginger root, turmeric root, lemon juice, honey, coconut water, and cayenne pepper. So I know people that do that entire, like that mixture. What is the reason for taking it? Honey does not do anything for you. Honey just, supposedly makes it taste better, but it does not. Like it does not at all. Coconut water does nothing for you. If you want to take coconut water, I would put it in your hair. Like I would never drink coconut water, but I will put it in my hair. What else did you say? Yeah, ginger, turmeric, lemon, and that's like the most basic one that people sell. You got to remember to put the stuff back in your body. That's going to clean you out, like, completely. And I know it's like a deep red color or whatever. That mixture is literally just going to clean you out. It's not going to put anything back in your body. The wellness shot that I showed you guys how to make was showing you put it back. It cleanses you out, and it puts it keeps the nutrients back in your body. What did you say? No, you said honey helps against allergies. How? I've heard this before, and this is why I'm just talking to you about it because you said it. But I mean, how? There's other factors to it. Like honey got if you, in my opinion, I show well y'all. I don't know why I'm talking as if I'm on TikTok live. I show people how to make a syrup, a cough syrup on TikTok live using honey with the honeycomb in it, using ginger and turmeric. And I told you if you want to add the lemon, you know, to get that taste in it, you can. But in my refrigerator, like I showed people my refrigerator, and I have like mason jars full of stuff. But honey, you said local honey, yeah. But you said that honey helps against allergies, and I'm asking you like, what was your process with it? Like I know, I just want to know like other people's stuff work for other people, so I'm just asking how. I don't know who this is. Yeah, you're not answering the question though. Bees pollinate flowers. I'm sorry, but that's like I believe that everybody knows. Like it's not answering the question. It's really not answering the question. Because people, what I don't understand, it's the same thing about that sea moss. When I brung it up, when somebody brung it up, and I told them to explain to people, and they couldn't because it was strictly reading from Google. What if somebody is allergic to bees? That's an allergy to a bee. So how can a bee prevent an allergy and they're the allergy? I don't understand. You say you're not eating a bee, you're eating. But I just made a whole scenario. Like, if somebody is allergic to a bee, they can't eat honey. Like, it comes from a bee. So if they eat it, they can potentially have an allergic reaction to it. So how can a bee prevent an allergy if somebody has that allergy to a bee? Like, there's nothing wrong with, having honey, taking honey. But like I said, the only reason that I would consume honey is through a syrup that I create. I'm making of the honey that process create something that works. This thing keep clicking on. Okay, the making of honey that process creates something that works against the allergies that are caused by plant flowers. It sounds like you reading from Google. Like the questions that I ask, I want to know your personal experiences to it. Like if the people that watch this, they don't know, you have to be very specific. I know I could tell them the same thing that you're saying, but you got to be like you have to actually explain it because the scenario that I just said, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense at all. Create something that works against allergies. And a lot of stuff is man-made. I don't know what this cat is doing. It's one I think I just read that question. Yeah, I just read that question. Apologies for what? Like it's just me trying to get a different outlook on the things that y'all say, because the things that you say I can contest to it. That's why I do, because I want people to y'all gotta educate people when it comes to certain stuff. Like y'all have to educate them because they wouldn't know. It's like people was talking about sea moss. It's a live about me talking about sea moss. I was talking about sea moss in 2 of my lives on TikTok because other people was bringing it up and they couldn't answer the question without going to Google or saying technically, like it's not a technicality. Like, what was your experience to it? When I told you guys the main thing, I don't take sea moss in no kind of way, shape, or form. And the reason why is because y'all are ordering sea moss from vendors. And this is just an example. Y'all are ordering sea moss from vendors online. You just so comfortable with putting your information online. And you get the sea moss and it gets to you dry. Sea moss is made and it lives in the sea. It should not come to you dry. The same way as a fish. If a fish comes to you dry, it is dead. That fish can do nothing to you, for you. It's nothing that fish can do for you because the life is gone. All the nutrients and stuff, it is gone. It shouldn't know. You can order a tropical fish offline. They're not going to send it to you dry. They're going to send it to you in either salt water or they're going to send it to you in some kind of mineral water. It's the same thing with sea moss. And people were telling people like, yeah, just take the sea moss gel and do this and put it in the smoothies and stuff. And it has all these minerals. Nobody could tell me what the mineral was. None of y'all could tell none of these people anything other than what you were reading off of Google. And this is my point to saying, like, y'all got to educate people when y'all bring certain stuff up. Because the stuff that I say makes complete sense. That's why people are just like, well, how does she know that? And they decide to come for me a different way. So you talking, it's nothing. Honey does have benefits. And I was just explaining this on my, if you look at my last live, I was just showing people. No, it's on TikTok. I'm actually go live on here. And I was showing y'all a honey that had the actual honeycomb in it. And I was showing you that if you make the syrup, make sure you get the honey, the pure honey with the honeycomb in it to make it. And it has to sit for like 2 months for it to even turn into a syrup. You can't use it immediately. And all you need is like a tablespoon of it. Like literally a tablespoon on it. I don't know why people are so offended by so much stuff that I say. And like I said, it's strictly because I make you think. Like I make you think about a lot of stuff, and I wouldn't know these things if it didn't already happen, or something prompted me to need to know more about it. And I'm trying to find a picture of a honeycomb. I know most people know what it is, but some people don't. So every time I say something and somebody don't know what it is, I just try to did I miss a question? I just try to show y'all. Nah, I read them questions already. And the lemon, I think so. When I made that, I think I'm gonna just make this. I actually can just make it now. I'll probably go do another live. My floors is probably dry. I was waiting for my floors to dry. That's why I came on live. But I can make a syrup probably tomorrow morning. I might come on here and I'll show you guys how, because I did it on TikTok at first, and I don't know why I just did it. I just went on TikTok live from my other page to see if they had me unblocked. But them shows and stuff about slavery and all that kind of stuff, and the documentaries and stuff that it was even on an old 90s show, and they was showing how they would store certain stuff under the beds and, in the corners, because they didn't have windows, they didn't have light and stuff like that. So they had a bunch of mason jars with a bunch of medicine just sitting around because they was using it to close the wounds when they was getting whipped and shit like that. And when they was catching a bunch of diseases from, not pertaining to like cancer and stuff like that, because that wasn't even heard of back then. Lupus and none of that stuff was even heard of back then. This was because of open wounds and cysts and boils and shit like that, because they was getting cut and then they was going out and they was bringing out dirty clothes and they had gangrene and stuff like that. They had a bunch of medicine just sitting around, and it all came from herbs and stuff that they were growing. I don't know why the thing is disappearing. No, hold on, let me read this. You said not offended, understand, apologetic for bringing up the honey piece. It's what? It's and not being able to explain further. further. No, that's okay. A lot of people, I think that people fought themselves for not knowing certain things because it is way more benefits to honey than just. I've never heard that though. I've never heard that honey helped with allergies. I've heard people say that you cannot reverse your allergies, and that's a lie. I've heard people say that allergies, some allergies are permanent, just like asthma. Yeah, I've physically seen people just grow out of that. Like my brother, one of my brothers had eczema too, and he grew out of eczema. I never did, and he's like 36 or something like that. I'm 29, and he grew out of his before me, and he's older than me, and it's just not the only way I would have got over eczema. Is to I never would have got over it. I would have had to keep using creams because I would have kept breaking out, but now it's dead. Like I don't have it anymore. I don't have it at all. Because of what I was doing. And most people just have never talked to somebody like me, or just don't have people around them that will challenge their intelligence. And that's just all. That don't mean you stupid. That just means like I'm telling you, like, do you know more about what it is that you're saying besides Google? Like some people can do. Y'all ever did something because a doctor told you to do it and it didn't help? Prime example, my mother. She's had cancer. She was diagnosed with cancer in 2006, and I say this as an example all the time. She did every single thing, every specialist, every doctor told her to do. She changed her diet. She literally changed everything. She started walking a little bit more. She started drinking more water. She started doing a lot of stuff, more even stuff intense than that, and yet she still was sicker. But yet she did everything verbatim that a doctor was telling her to do. And it just wasn't working. And at that point, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to do what works for you. It's just like the people that say, I can't eat carbs. You know, I brought up an example about people with white flour. People that's like, oh, I can't eat pasta because it makes me bloated. It's not the pasta. It's the white flour. Real pasta is made with semolina flour and eggs. Processed pasta is made with white flour and water. So that's where it's expanding. It's not digesting. It just sits in your body. You have a waste system in your stomach. And if that food does not go to that waste system, it just sits there. That means your kidneys are not filtering correctly. And all you got to do is it drops in, sits, it breaks down, and then it goes to the waste. Once it goes to the waste, it removes it. If it is not removed, it's sitting in your body. And I was showing people to go get vegetable pasta or go get chickpea pasta, and it'll break down easier. If you ever have made or have had real authentic pasta, it takes less than 2 minutes to cook. Processed pasta takes about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. Excuse me. So it's going to take a longer time to digest in your system. Nothing that you eat should take 2 hours, 5 or 6 hours to digest. When you eat, whatever the fuck it is that you eat, it don't matter what it is, it should literally within 20 minutes, it need to be breaking down. And to be breaking it down, you should be going to the bathroom. But people's kidneys are not filtering correctly. And a lot of people is retaining fluids. That's why when you lose weight, you lose water weight first. A lot of people is retaining fluids, and I talked about an anti-inflammatory diet, stuff like that. And that's the kind of stuff that's in my, that I explain to my meal prep clients, because I don't want to go into too in-depth here because I don't want to know block me. Somebody said I also use honey to seal paper cuts. It works for burns, but you don't, to seal a paper cut, you got to disinfect anything that I'm talking about a cut now. I just went off subject, but I just read a comment that said I also use honey to seal paper cuts and for burns. For burns, it will stop the burn. Like almost immediately, it will stop the burn. So for people that don't know that, like if you ever, I've known this since a kid. This happened to me before as a kid. Actually, I can use this as an example. I was just going in the kitchen one day. I don't remember how old I was, but I was a kid. I know I was a kid, and somebody had just got done using a toaster, and I didn't know. And I was about to, wash the dishes and stuff in the kitchen, and I picked the toaster up with both hands, like because I didn't know it was hot. And I picked it up with both hands. I remember that my brother Alan was just like, cause he heard like me, like I wasn't screaming, but I just reacted to it. And he ended up putting honey on my hands, cause he was like, don't put your hands under water. Put honey on your hands, and it just stopped burning. Like immediately stopped burning. I know that for a fact, but for people that get burnt by grease and stuff like that, and like bad, like I have watched people get popped by grease, and this is why they don't like frying foods and stuff like that. And they have a scar to this day because they don't know to put honey on it, to calm it down. And then you go ahead and you put the patch on, you put a Band-Aid or something over it after you put oh no, that's the same question. After you heal it. But a lot of people don't know stuff like that. Like that's something I don't even think. I think I never talked about that though. I never, because like I said, I didn't know that people didn't know it. But somebody watching this probably is not gonna know that. This is probably like the first time that they probably hearing that honey will help with your burn. And it does help with wounds, but you do have to disinfect that wound first. Like as far as a burn, you don't have to disinfect it because it's not infected. It's just burned, and it just reached the skin. It reached the meat under your skin. As far as like wounds and stuff like that, if you get some parchment paper and you spray, you paint honey on the parchment paper and you freeze it and you cut it up into little slits, that's a Band-Aid. You just created yourself a Band-Aid. I just seen another question. I think the comment just went away. Unless you deleted it, because I don't. It popped up and then it went away. Yeah, whoever just asked me a question is not here no more. It's gone. It was like 3 questions that just popped. 2 actually that popped up, but it won't show me. I don't know. Maybe it's something that I'm doing. And the best honey for hair and the best honey for wounds. Well, the best honey period is, in my opinion, is a Manuka honey. It's Manuka honey. And if you don't know, it's kind of like you do want to clean the wound. Like if you get cut somewhere on your finger, or like your hand or somewhere. That's what I did for my hand. I have literally in my refrigerator, I have a container of strips of honey. Literally strips, and I always have the sticks of honey too, and that's how I healed my hand, because I showed y'all before that a picture actually. I'll actually pull the picture up and show you how bruised my hand was after I had the nerve pulled out my hand, because that shit hurted. I disinfect the cut first, and you can use it for other cuts to a knife cut as well. And then put honey on the Band-Aid. Oh my God, why does this keep disappearing? Leave it on there overnight, and it will seal the cut. Yeah. And see, I don't buy Band-Aids, like, because I make them. Like I make Band-Aids, and that's, like I said, you the first person to say that about honey and how to use it for wounds. But honey, that's why I said honey should be in your house. It's a couple things that should be in your house. I was gonna do a video, but YouTube, but TikTok won't let me post. Won't let me post. So I don't know if people will go out and buy antibacterial ointment and they have honey sitting in their house, and it's just like, it's right there. Why are you buying it? But like I said, a lot of people don't know that. Like most people do not know, and then y'all get mad when somebody tells you something about something that you don't know, and then it's just like, oh, this is a lie. This is a lie. See, and if you don't believe anything about the stuff that me and what's her name, Gwendolyn, she talked about honey, and she talking about like how it's good for wounds and stuff. Try it. I'm not saying go out and cut yourself on purpose, but the next time you have a cut or something and you got a Band-Aid and you got some honey, take some peroxide, clean the blood off, let it dry, and then put that honey on there for 24 hours. I guarantee you that wound is gonna close. It's going to close. And it's just a antibiotic, and it's the same thing like for your strep throat. When I was younger, I used to get a strep throat all the time. Like I don't know why, but like every other month, like I wasn't sick, but like my throat would be like hurting. And I remember I ended up spitting up a tonsil stone one time because I never had got my tonsils out, and the doctor kept saying like she has to get her tonsils out, and I had never had surgery. The first time I ever had surgery was on my hand, and that was last year. I wouldn't have surgery, and the doctor was like, oh, she's gonna keep experiencing it until she gets her tonsils out. Every last one of my siblings have had their tonsils out, and they were fine, and that was the only issue that I had dealt with as a kid was, well, not even a kid, it was when I was a teenager, from like ninth grade to 11th grade. I dealt with like having a strep throat at least like 4 times a year. And I used to walk a lot. I used to walk to school. I used to walk from school. I used to walk everywhere. Even when I had a car, like I was just walking everywhere. And I don't know if it was because of that, but high school, like I had a strep throat, and it was only for a couple days though. It wasn't for a long period of time. And I used to always have to take honey, literally, like take a little spoonful of honey. My mom used to make me do that, take honey, and that was the only thing that had worked. Nothing else, because I didn't take medicine and stuff. So she just be like, take a tablespoon of honey before you go to sleep, and that actually works when it comes to strep throat. And I mean the point where you coughing and you have a strep throat, and that hurts, like that hurts really bad. And they just kept saying, it's your tonsils, it's your tonsils, you're gonna keep experiencing it if your tonsils. I also picked up the grate off and gas stove after someone had heated a tea kettle to boil and did not know it was hot. I don't understand that message at all. Like I can't even read it because it don't make sense. All I see is put honey on the hand. Immediately didn't blister anything. Yeah, can you rewrite that? Because I don't understand it. Like I can't. Somebody said, yep, Manuka honey healed my son when he had strep. And that's perfectly fine for kids. Like Manuka honey is really hard to find. There's vendors for Manuka honey, but you have to have a wholesaler's license to do that. But Manuka honey, raw honey is good too. On TikTok, I showed the honey that I cook with, and I showed the honey that I actually use just to keep it for like medical purposes and stuff. I haven't had a strep throat since I was in 11th grade. That's why I said from 9th grade to 11th grade I had strep throat. But my mom was just like, you about to go to walk to school, take this. She used to make me do it. And before I went to sleep, she just always just be like, just do it, just take it, you know. And it's like, honey ain't the easiest thing to digest. Because I didn't like honey. That's the thing. I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like to just randomly sit there and eat it. Like, but now they have honey sticks. I got a whole bunch of them from this farmer's market. But they have honey sticks now. That's way easier. Just cut the tip off and then you take it. And I have them. I buy them all the time because those can store basically for forever. But then I do have Manuka honey, and then I have like the other honey with the honeycomb in it. I think I've read these questions. That escalated. We were talking about honey and benefits and stuff to it. I put it in my hair. My hair products most definitely. Like my deep conditioner is honey in it. Most definitely is in it. And that's what I use on my hair. That's what people ask me about it a lot. Like my hair is I did the steam treatment. That's why I got it up. And it's Manuka honey in there. And I have aloe vera powder, amla powder, amla oil, black seed oil. It's so much stuff in it. But I've been using it since what? October last year, and my best friend. But when people always ask me, like, what products do you use? It's my own. Like, I came to my senses. I've stopped spending $10 on a 1-ounce bottle of oil from these other herbal oil places or whatever. Like, I just learned how to make it, and I just did my research on it. And my research was through a book. It wasn't through Google. I went to a bookstore, and I have books of herbs and spices and stuff like that. And the main herb that grew my hair was lavender. Lavender grew my hair like back to where it was because I had to cut it because I could no longer take care of it, and I didn't want it to fall out, so I just cut it off and made it easier for myself. But it grew back, and I will be I'm launching that on Thanksgiving. My hair care company will be launched on Thanksgiving, so everybody is asking me, and I don't put a lot of products in my hair. I don't use Eco Styler. I do not suggest that anybody use Eco Styler. I don't know why y'all use that. Like, I have tried to use Eco Styler. It turns my hair white. It's hard. It's just, no. Your hair, just, no. I like my hair to flourish. Like, Eco Styler is not going to flourish your hair. It's going to make your hair hard. It's going to put a freaking helmet on your head. I don't know why it makes your hair hard. I have tried. I showed y'all the gel that I use when I have to. Like, if I go to Georgia, because it is entirely too hot in Georgia. Anywhere in the South, I just can't do it. I can't do the heat. And the humidity, I just can't. I use Aunt Jackie's elongating gel, and I use literally a little bit of that. I be seeing people scoop that damn Eco Styler so much that somebody actually told me one time when I was saying the same thing, like, it don't work. They was like, oh, you're not using it right, or you're not using it enough. Like, I'm not putting all the gel in my hair. So I just learned how to make everything, and I've been using it ever since. So I was showing y'all all the stuff that I use, and somebody was just like, why are you telling people the formula? Like, it's not a secret. Like, I don't care if your hair grow. Like, if anything, I want your hair to grow. So it's not a secret that I gotta keep to myself or nothing like that. But honey is in it. Manuka honey is what helped my hair. And I never had a problem with hair growth. It was always growing, but it was just it wasn't growing like curly like I wanted it to. My natural hair is curly, clearly you can see that. But before college, I was always blow drying it and stuff like that, and I just stopped. But I showed y'all the books and stuff that I reference. Google is not a reference. I don't recommend Google. I don't recommend no search engine. I recommend you going to a historic bookstore and going to the section of herbs and spices and reading, figuring it out, understanding what it is, understanding the herbs and spices and stuff like that. And then you'll be able to create the formulas and stuff that work for you. Somebody is, what is this? My floor should be dry by now, and my freaking cover should be dry. But I'm gonna probably try to come back on here in the next couple days. But I just wanted to go on here and talk about the detox juice, and then we was just talking about the honey or whatever. And then I probably show on here the hair stuff, because I had a video on here, but I made a mistake and deleted it. So I just do the video.